Welcome to qnawire.
So now we'll work on problem 30 from chapter 20. In this problem, we're told that a voltaic cell similar to that shown in figure 25 is constructed. One half cell consists of an aluminum strip placed in a solution of aluminum nitrate, and the other has a nickel strip placed in a solution of nickel sulfate. The overall cell reaction is, we'll go ahead and reproduce it now here, 2 aluminum plus 3 nickel 2 plus will produce 2 aluminum 3 plus and 3 nickel compounds. So part A asks us what is being reduced, what is being oxidized. So here we can see from the change here, we can see that aluminum is going from 0 to 3 plus, so that means that it is losing electrons. So aluminum is being oxidized. And nickel is going from 2 plus to 0, so it's gaining electrons, so this nickel 2 plus ion is being reduced. In part B, we're asked to write the half reactions that occur in the two half cells. So we have, first of all, we can write down the oxidation reaction. So we have aluminum solid being converted to aluminum 3 plus and 3 electrons. Then we have nickel 2 plus 2 electrons being converted into nickel atoms. So that was part B. Now part C, they ask us which electrode is the anode and which is the cathode. So as we saw here, we know that oxidation occurs at the anode. So that means that aluminum is the anode. And nickel is the cathode. Then we have part D, where they ask us, indicate the signs of the electrodes. So here we know that in an electrovoltaic cell, we refer to the anode as being positive and the cathode as being negative. So this means that aluminum would be positive because it's the anode. This is the opposite of the way it is in a battery. And the nickel is negative electrode. In part E, we're asked from which do electrons flow from the aluminum to the nickel or from the nickel to the aluminum. So we know that electrons flow from anode to cathode, so they will flow from aluminum to nickel. And then in part F, we're asked in which direction do the cations and anions migrate through the solution. Now, we need to recognize that at the anode, we're we're producing cations at the anode. We're producing cations at the anode, which means that anions will go to the anode, aluminum, to balance this charge. And so at the cathode, we're consuming cations. So that means the cations need to go to the cathode or nickel to